Alrighty, hello there. Welcome to the next Crypto One Method seminar. My name is Richard, and co-creator of Crypto One Method along with my brother Michael. Very much a teaching style strategy platform to show people from beginner to a good level of way of making money online. So this is a seminar brought for you, and we're going to cover a few things in this seminar. If you've not seen one of these seminars before, then head over to our YouTube page and you will find my seminars that I've already done. You can head to the Crypto One Method website where we have all of our educational materials and platform there. Whether you have no background in trading at all, or you already have some, we have a few different levels and education depending on the ability of the student. In my previous seminars, I've gone through different topics of indicators, trends, charts, reversals, which obviously are very important because that's how I trade. And that's how I end up in positions like I am now. You can see here down at the bottom, link, I am 30% up. This is live, we are live right now. If you're not in the community already, you need to get into Discord. You need to do that through our website. Discord is where we have hundreds of our students already communicating. You know, we're sharing ideas. We have our alerts that run through there. And also there's a channel, probably my favorite channel because it's called the Richard channel, where I just very much talk out loud with the trades that I do. And that's what I've been doing today. One of my favorite coins to trade off is, well, there's many different coins, but Link is a very, very good coin. And I would say in the beginning, when you're, whether it's spot trading or futures trading, you want to really identify and choose a couple. Hey, Yoris, Rubber Band Man. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Let's go. The Juice 66. I'm guessing that is Anthony, Tony, Leone, the only one and only. Anybody else in here? Who else? We've got 6 members so far. Robin, Chiefy. Yeah, say hello, just so I know you're there. Just so I know I'm not talking to myself. What was I saying? Who knows? Yes, trading. Yes, the community. Join. We have a lot of people in there already. And we're all trying to help each other out. You know, I have a channel in there. Just very much me trading out loud. Good afternoon, Robin. And we, my brother's in there, we've got some of the admin team in there and everything. So anyway, what are these seminars about? Well, as I say before, they've been on different topics and indicators. Today is like the Richard channel, but now I'm here, hello. So we're gonna go through some, thank you very much. We're gonna go through some trades. I never like to do longer than an hour because, well, we don't want to be here for longer than an hour. You're going to get a lot of value from this. Also, hey Chiefy, also it is Friday afternoon here in Bali, so beer o'clock is fast approaching. So I like to get the trades done that I need to do. And then it's a couple of friends' birthdays that we're going to head down to. So it's all about balance. You don't want to be staring at your screen till midnight on a Friday night. It's not too enjoyable. Try and work out what trades you need to do and where you want to go from there. So again, you may trade to pay for the beers. Exactly, you know, that brings me to this. In our course, we have a lot of different materials to help you trade. My brother Michael created this. He is amazing with spreadsheets. I am not, so we make quite a good partnership because this is the creation, and it's come a long way. This is version probably 12, I don't know, there'll probably be a few more. You can see on the left hand side is your plan. On the right hand side, we're using leverage, different profits amount. It takes into account your fees and everything. I'm not going to talk more about this because it's all in our course. So if you want to know more, just go to the website. If you're watching this on YouTube, then the link is below. But this is a tool that you get, and it's all about tracking your trades as well as working out a plan and going for percentages that you're wanting to go for. So is anybody in any trades at the moment? I put out a few things on the Discord community. Let me just duplicate this up. you can see I'm looking at Bitcoin. My first couple of trades of the day were not too successful because I didn't really do the analysis that I did. I got in a bit too soon. I didn't really look at Bitcoin and just kind of, that's why preparation is always good. So just take your time with it. I always like to have Bitcoin open, which is here. We've reached this high earlier, 16,400. We're now coming down, but we have, let me just draw this support line in for you here. What I'm gonna do, support line, give me the line, the trend line. We have it here. There we go. You see it's found a bit of support even though it's come, oh, there's another one. I don't need that one, please go away. It's found a bit of support, not there because there's nothing there. Oh, let me get rid of this. Apologies, the internet can be a little... Oh, you got rid of the wrong one. That's brilliant. Let me just do this. Yes, just bear with me and the internet. Okay, so you can see we do have a bit of support at this level. I'm in a long on link at the moment. The reason why I look at Bitcoin is, again, if you're not... we have alerts that run through, when an alert comes in, whether it's for short term or long term, medium term, then I always like to have a quick look at Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is trying to push through 16,400, if Bitcoin in a short term trend is moving up, then the alts like to follow, and vice versa. If Bitcoin is coming down, then the alts will come down. Not all the time, but when we have these big pumps and dumps, then it's good to know where Bitcoin is today. Is it at an all-time high? Is it just plowing up that it has done for the last few weeks? Okay, so no response to anybody is in any trades. That's absolutely fine. Let's pull up a trade. So let's see here. Bitcoin. I'm in on link as we speak. You can see I posted a screenshot of this in Discord at the moment. I've gone I go a bit mad with my lines. It's good to get some good chart analysis going on. Yes, I mean, you can see Binance has been playing up a little bit for me today. We put out that post about TradingView. I'm not fully using TradingView yet, but the lagging and the indicator issue, it is happening a little bit more. So just bear with me, and you can see how I started this trend line here, and you can see it's ascending. Each time the lows are getting higher. For the first time, the second time, and now the third. Didn't quite come down to the trend line, but it started to move its way up. What I did, I got in on this trade. And what I now need to do is put in my stop, and you can see I'm using 50 leverage. Why is that? Well, I'm doing short-term trades, very quick, quite quick, not very quick. 12, 4, 6, 8. Let's see, I'm going with a 2-to-1 ratio. So if you're wanting more assistance with your trading strategy, then get in touch. We offer free one-to-ones for you guys. A lot of people charge hundreds, thousands of dollars of this for just a one-on-one session. We're not. We offer it for free. So go on the website. You'll be able to get booked in with me, Ben, Mike, and we can look at your trading strategy and what you want to do. But by having a 2-to-1 ratio of profit to loss with these shorter term trades is, in the beginning, if your success rate is not where it should be, then at least if you do 2 trades and one is good, one is bad, then you're going to be coming out in profit. And at the end of the day, you've got a 50% chance of getting it right anyway, because the great thing with futures is if you can long it or you can short it. So then just by working with that and adding a bit of technical analysis, trading off the alerts, which you'll get used to, it should all start to come together and your success rate coming up. My stop market 12,530. That's not correct, and that is because I've got it on a short. 12530, 12405, which you can see is just below, which is good. I'm going to actually put it at 12400. If it comes down, it means that this is not holding this trend line and it's going to keep coming down. So I don't want to be in this trade. If I can select it, that would be great. I'm going to stop markets. It's your preference. You can use a stop limit and use a price and trigger amount, but it's happened to me in the stock market, which is why I don't do it on futures. It can sometimes skip. If it's a big sell-off, it can sometimes skip. With a stock market, you are always going to get stopped out. Sometimes it may look like it's gone through, just give your page a quick refresh. I've completely forgotten what I've just said there with the stock market, 12405. Again, if you don't know about putting in stock markets or percentages, well, this seminar is not about that. This is for kind of experienced traders already. So if you're unsure about this, again, just head over to our website and all the education is there, what you need to be able to learn this. So stock market, that's in. If it will ping up, that would be great. I'm just going to close this. Okay, stock market is in there. So I've seen people setting more than one profit. Do you ever do that? It's a good question, Joris, and it can be defined as kind of like strategically laddering out. And one of the new feature, well, if you're new to Binance, it won't. Oh, sorry, just 1 second. My dogs are just barking at absolutely nothing and just made me jump. Girls, you need to go outside and get some fresh air. Bye bye. Whew. Sorry, just made me jump there. My dog decided to bark at nothing. They were sound asleep, not anymore. Let me just get rid of this. There we go. So, yes, Joris, for your question. Yeah, I'm glad you got some entertainment out of that, Joris. So you can see down at the bottom here with these positions, right at the bottom, where it says close position. I know you can't see my cursor, but I'm looking at the bottom in positions, order book, close positions. You can see now not only you have the price, the limit price next to market and limits, but you have this, and this is your size. You can see it reflects the size of your order over here, size of the order over there. This therefore means that if I were to put in 102, which is 50% of my size at a limit price, I could ladder out. What are the benefits of laddering out? Well, of course, you're going to get potentially more money, and you're used to spotting these coins at reverse, or a bit of a momentum trade or a swing trade. As you see quite often, they keep going up and up and up. So I don't ever do that. And as I'm saying that, I know I've just had a trade that was 20% in profit. This was off an alert just with a smaller amount, $50. And I should have just closed that trade, but with setting up this and everything, it's now shot back down, which is fine. I'm pretty much where I got in. For setting multiple target prices, again, it comes down to your plan. I don't do that. My plan is generally 50% and 25. Sometimes I will ladder, or not ladder, but I'll stagger my stock market. I'll push it up, I'll push it up, I'll push it up. And therefore I'm securing profit once I'm in profit, and I've showed you that in a previous seminar. Again, if you're unsure, then just check out the YouTube page. So let's, I'm in on Link. Bitcoin is dropped a bit now. I'm going to pull up my alerts just to see with a bit of a shorter time frame what we are looking at. If I can select, the timing is a bit off. There we go. So 3-minute candles I actually like quite a lot. They're obviously 1 minute, but a few more of them. And it just gives you a nice feel of what is going on the short-term side of things. So it's very much where where I've got in at the moment, but you can see, let me just do a quick bit of TA off the bat. Here's a nice trend line coming down. We found, and we've come to this trend line or close to it, and by the looks of it, we started a new trend line up. So I'm looking at this part of here being the kind of reversal for the trend, and you can see that because this low is higher than that low, and if it holds here and shoots up, which I think it will, then we have a new ascending trend line coming out. Just wary of Bitcoin, especially with the amazing kind of run that it's having at the moment. You know, been up to nearly 16,500 today. Always good to have a quick check. If I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking, right, Bitcoin is going to be coming down in a short-term trend for the next hour, then I will generally favor longs. And when the alerts, shorts, of course, when the alerts come in and we have this Bollinger Band interaction, more often than not, they just will continue to trickle down. So a short is quite nice. Yes, we've had a kind of double bottom. It's triple bottoming now, so we need to just keep an eye of it. Link has fallen through this part a little bit. We've dropped below 200. What you want to resist the urge of doing at this point, because it's going a bit the other way, is going, right, I'm going to market sell and I'm going to short it. Because when you're using your market sell, or if you're going in above the price and you're longing it or belowing it and you're shorting it, you're just losing, you lose out on quite a lot of fees. And they soon start to add up. So you need to resist the urge of going, okay, shit, you know, that's dropping. Let's get out of the position and short it. Because what's happening now? Well, it looks like it's dropped, and it still might, but it is still holding at this level. We have come across, and it does look to be coming down a bit. So my thought with this, I've got my stop market here. I'm just using a nice small amount. At the moment, it's holding. And there we go. It's just dropped a little bit below. My stop market, still a bit to go. And let's just keep an eye on this. We could have what is a bit of a double bottom. Bitcoin has dropped, but we have a nice wick forming here. You know, it's very easy at that point to go, whew, okay, let's close this position, close my long and short it. And I've done it many a times, especially when I was first getting started. I just need to have a quick drink. Just to wet the whistle. It's very, very easy to do that. Let me just put my face back on the screen. I'm sure you've all been missing it. Here we are, and I'm here. It's very, very easy, and I've done it many a time in the beginning when getting used to the futures market, is if looking at this and going, okay, that's coming down, yeah, that's coming down quick. Let's short it, or get out of this long and then short it. What I did show in the Discord community, like with that other position and what is happening now, is even though this was the trend line, it's the start of the trend. Right here is the start. So I'm projecting that we're going in this nice upwards trend. But what it has done is actually dropped down a bit, and this, because it is the potential start of a new upwards trend, we could be looking about here. And then what could we potentially be seeing? It's a double bottom, but with an ascending trend line. And again, without drawing too many lines, it's characterized by the shape of a W. And I've talked about this a lot in previous seminars because I love a good double bottom. I mean, don't we all? But for, whoa. Sorry, Binance is just extremely lagging. Extremely lagging? That makes sense. If it holds here, then we should be in the move for, not only has it found support, not only has it started a new bit of an ascending trend, but we're now working our way up. So I went on a little bit there. Tony, you still with us? People, you still with us? Is anyone looking at any trade at the moment or a position? Anything you feel we should be trading or shorting or longing? Sorry, I'm just reading a question. I'm not losing the plot. I'm punching myself. Do you usually try to get into new trends? Like, what do you think if you see there already been 3 to 4 bounces off? My advice to you, and again, it took me a while to get to grips with that, is you are in the trend. This is a good saying. Mr. J Wheeler likes a bit of this. I don't know if he's in here, but you're in the trend until the end. When I was getting used to futures and spotting this, and with the whole psychology of longing and shorting and the manipulation with money, I'm like, okay, it's been on this trend, but it's going to have to break this trend soon enough. So I was going against the trend, which looking back is a bit stupid, because the trend is the trend. But if you go against it, or you see that reversal and it happens, you kind of think, right, I'm on to that there. But yeah, my advice is you always stick with the trend until the end, until you see that it has reversed, or you wait for some confirmation like this. And this is, I'm only on 3-minute candles here, but this is the sort of confirmation that I need. You could even say this is a little bit like a head and shoulders pattern. We have the shoulder line here where it's dropped down to. We have this head coming through, and then the next shoulder line is similar to where it came to before. So you don't really want to try and get in or trade on a new trend. You want to be going with the trend, because then more times than not you're gonna have more success going with the trend rather than trying to guess, or not guess, but if you're doing some analysis. One thing you did mention though is if it bounces off 3 or 4 times off a trend line, you have to take that into account. The more time it bounces off, especially if you have a bit of a channel with the support and the resistance lines, you know, if something has bounced off a resistance line and it's held that line for 2, 3, 4 times, bear that in mind, because the more times it does that, well, through probability, you're looking at, of course, it's got to break either the support or the resistance at some point. And if it's held that line for 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you know, if even anywhere around 5 or 6 times, then for sure, you know, you want to be looking at the continuation signal. And again, in our community, we now have that pro analysis, you know, thanks to Jay, Nate, who's Aussie on Discord, you know, and other members getting involved. It's just the beginning, you know, we're bringing more and more to the Discord community. We want to help you. We want people to help each other. We want to be sharing tactics. We've got our alerts and alerts guys that are coming out soon that are going to save you time and make you more successful. So yeah, we're just getting warmed up, people. No one has responded. Is anybody looking at any trades, or are we all just looking at my face? I mean, it's absolutely fine if you're looking at my face. That's perfectly fine. But I'll just give it a moment. You can see even with what I drew here with this W, well, I don't want to speak too soon while I sip on my tonic, is it looks to be following this at the moment. Things can quickly change. Let's have a look with Bitcoin. What's it doing? Oh, would you believe it? You know, 5-10 minutes ago, we hit a new low. And that could be an indication, right, a new low is going to continue down. You've got to get used to with the swings, with the flows of these coins, that it's dropped down, but then it gets pushed back up, a nice wick there, and this looks to be coming down. Keep an eye on this link. And as I say in the beginning, get used to just trading with a few coins. Because if you're looking through the markets, if you don't have the alerts, there is a hell of a lot of coins. Get used to trading with some, getting familiar with them. Then you will move on to the alerts, save you time, bring your attention to coins, Bollinger Band interactions, and it will all start to come together very nicely. Watching and learn face. Oh, you're watching my face. Okay, we can all just, shall I just have a moment's silence while I drink my vodka tonic? It's just tonic, people. Got to stay hydrated out here. I'm in Bali. It's hot. If nobody has a coin they want to analyze, can you maybe look at the next Discord alert and show us the process of you choosing to enter to trade or to not? Yes, for sure. At the moment, your Discord is going to look a little bit different to mine because, in fact, I don't even think you can see mine, which is fine. But let me go on to the next week. We've got a couple of groups of channels that are hidden at the moment that are named according to strategies and what the alerts are made up of. So we want you to kind of, again, going back to what the plan is and whether you're going to be doing short-term trading or long-term trading, the coins are going to be categorized and you'll be able to kind of hide some, view some, you know, whatever you're wanting to do to pick your strategy and the alerts that you're going to want them to be seen. So the alerts at the moment have a few channels. In the background, we've reorganized, restructured, renamed, we have an alert guide to go with them. No, Yoris, no problem, man. Answer the questions. Everybody else is not, so that's fine. It's good to have a bit more interaction. I'm just going back onto link here. So yes, Discord. Let's have a little bit of a look. It's 4:30. I'm just looking at that because I know different alerts coming through at different times. Let's have a look at the 3 minutes quick fire. 4:30. 4:15, let's look at lumens. It's going to be hard for me to cover what the alert is, and I mean, I'll just talk out loud how I'm going through it. Again, if you're a bit like, well, why has he done that? What is this alert made up of? What is going on? We literally have the Bible for trading coming for you in terms of the C1M Bible, the book that you can just refer to and know what alerts are doing what and how, or generally what would happen once the alert comes through. So I am just going to get my face off the screen. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Just while that loads up. XLM. Again, you can see my internet is, it was doing well. It's got a little bit grey outside and a little bit cloudy, which can seriously affect my internet speed, which is not great, but it is coming. Just building up the anticipation for everybody, so bear with me. Good question though, Yoris, and I'm happy to kind of talk through what it is I do and why I do it. Oh yeah, I love a bit of link. 12% up. You may be wondering, and it's a very good thing you're wondering. If you're not wondering, you should be. If you're that's there going, well, you've got your stock market in, why haven't you got your sell? That's a good question. Why have I not got my sell? So we're going for 25% and 50. So my sell is at 12,592. Let's just see relatively where this is on the chart. Well, if this is in fact a double bottom with an ascending trend line and this W, then we are coming up to this sort of region, 592. It's quite high. I'm going to have mine at 12,560. 12,560, just so it's in and we can keep an eye on it while we're all here together. Bitcoin is still bouncing around the 12,000. This is just a little bit worrying for me now because Bitcoin has been coming up, but now it's getting new lows. Yoris, I'm going to come to your question. I'm just going to stick with this for now because let's just show you a quick. There we go. From the top here, what do we have? Got a new trend line that's coming down, a descending trend, and the Bollinger Bands have squeezing. They're starting to come down a bit, which again is not enough for me to act on here because Link is still having a great time and it's still trying to come back up. So yeah, that's just something else that I'm looking at. So let me just pull up lumens, stellar lumens. Okie dokie. Apologies if this feels a little bit, not staggered would be the word, but first one of me doing this format, and I suppose, and I hope you get the value from it, is that like this and like the Richard channel, it's kind of uncut. I mean, it's literally just me. I've done the prep for the slides and getting it all together, but it's me trading, and this, you know, this is what I do. This is what we all do. So this is the whole purpose, you know, to see, obviously, us in terms of, you know, people behind Crypto One Method, but as just trading as we do, and the mindset that goes into it. So I'll try and not waffle too much, but just trying to share my my wisdom, my knowledge, you know, and what I'm particularly looking at. The great thing is, you'll see in a week or two, when my brother Michael, Ben get involved with these seminars, at the end, we're all different, and we will all trade a bit differently. So you'll be able to just see our even though we're trading off the alerts and we have different strategies, then you'll just see for yourself, you know, just through us trading and us speaking out loud, how we're doing it. So it's at 4:15. For those of you on Discord, you'll be able to see the alert at 4:15 on the 3-minute quickfire. In fact, no, you can't see the alerts. Can you see the alert? No, it's hidden from there. Well, let me just show you. Can I add this into? Let me just see. Can I add? If you just look on the, oh, you're not going to be. In fact, what I can do, here we go. Let me just, it's coming. I'm just going to bring up Discord on my, oh, come on. Let me just bring this off the screen for now. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I realized that this one channel is hidden, and as I'm talking you through, I just want to show you the alert, what it says, and what it's going to be, what it's all about. So let me just get onto Discord, and anybody else, feel free to think of any questions. If you're in any coins, let me know if what is going on in the background here. What's Link doing? 20-odd%. Bitcoin has actually dropped a little bit. 18%. Even though I've identified this double or this W, you've got to bear in mind we already have this as a resistance line. And let's just say even more. What is a bearish wedge? It can and it is identified as this. We've had a huge drop, well, not huge, but in relative to this time period, a big drop. And then now we have a channel where we have the support and resistance lines just below here, in between, bouncing off. So in a nutshell, it's either going to get rejected from here and keep coming down. At that point, I will pull it, or it's going to go up. Let's see what Bitcoin's going to do. I just need to get my authenticator for Discord. Again, if you're not in on Discord, you need to be. I will be with you in just a moment. I'm just, okay, 4435553. Okay, Discord is just loading up. How marvelous. You should now be able to see. Did you know there's a very small and moving small chance you get a secret ringtone when you calling someone? Wow, that is just absolutely mind-blowing. So let's go into the community. This is what we've got coming up for you. So at the moment we have some alerts here. Can you see this? Yes, you can see this. And you can see down at the bottom here, we've categorized them. They're going to be brilliant. They're going to blow your mind. We've got the guide, everything that you need to really turn this up a notch. One of the alerts that we are going to have in the 3-minute Bollinger Bands down here, you can see here. So let's have a look. Look at this bottom one. It's just the first one that I picked. Today at 4:15, this is barley time. It's now 4:40 almost. We have lumens at 8:004 for a quick fire long, 3 minutes. So let's go lumens at 4:15 on the 3-minute candles. Okay, so you can see here, I'm at UTC plus 8, 4:15. So the alert came in here. As always, you know, in the next 3 minutes, if it's a long, it will kind of drop a little bit. And let me try and bring this together with your question. So Joris, if I got this, and I'm going, right, we have a long alert, it's short, it's 3 minutes. I'm gonna be using high leverage. Timing is everything. So what would I look at? I would zoom out a bit. So let's just go on to 1 hour candles, which I love. If it's going to load. In the alert guide, and my brother is very big on this in terms of the Bollinger Band interactions and with the moving averages and down channels, up channels. This is all going to be information given to you and coming to you shortly. But I would look at this on the 1 hour candles and go, okay, what is going on here? Number one, we have a bit of a key support. Around this level, even though it broke through on the 10th, there's some nice support around here. The top line, you can see it's descending a bit in terms of this. Again, rough, this is just me doing it, not quick, but just doing it to a certain level. So let me just go back onto Link. Again, I'm jumping, I know, but what's going on with Bitcoin? Yeah, we just have to see if it holds here. Main thing is, and what you all need to do, I've got my stop market, I've got my limit. I'm just using a smaller amount for this one, just $50, you know, with 50 leverage. It's obviously not a small amount, but I have in my sell and my buy, and Bitcoin is still showing some nice support at this level, which it already had before it did surge up to test the around about here. So, goodbye. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this one. For lumens, I would do this initially, or for all of you guys, I would do it initially. I would look on the bigger picture, what's going on. It's coming down. It's in a bit of a downwards trend. However, look what's happened on the 5th and the 6th. It's had a huge spike up. You could even say this was a bit like a bull flag. What we have here is a support and resistance channel after a huge spike up. And now it's come to the middle Bollinger Band, which is the moving average. And I would like this because we've got some nice long wicks. We have a hammer candle. We have another doji candle. So it's clearly getting some nice support at this level. It's come down and it's looking like it's holding here, getting some nice support. So what I then do is go, well, let's just have a little look on the old 15-minute candle, shall we, and see what's going on. And I'm back. Hello. Just while it loads, we can just have a little look. Link 22%, absolutely splendid. Again, if you're new to trading, if you are wanting more assistance, get in the community, get a one-to-one booked, and we will show you the many different things going on with these trades. And it's taken a lot of experience and a lot of time in looking at the screens, but now there's certain things that I see and I'm like, pow, let's go. Now I'm looking at 15-minute candles, and what am I seeing? Okay, my support and resistance lines are still there, they're still valid. You know, we've come down to the middle Bollinger Band, and as I said, we're getting some, the lower Bollinger Band on the 15, sorry, we're getting some support. We're going, whoa. We're getting some support around this area. So I'd be like, right, okay, this 3-minute alerts come in. It's saying for me to long. With our actual alerts, what we're gonna, I don't need to adjust that. It's saying for me to long, so I look at 15. Let's look then on what the alert is based on, and that is a 3-minute candle. Which, if it would just pop on down, let's go. Let's go. A 3-minute candle, because that is what the alert is based on. Again, what the alerts are based on, what are the candle patterns, what are the stochastic requirements. I haven't got the stochastic on at the moment because it kind of takes a bit of the screen, and I think it's more valuable for you to see the most part of the other screen. So what time did I say? I believe I said it was 4:15 that it came in at, in a channel coming to you shortly. Another one came in on Ripple, but 4:15. Let's go back and see when it came in for 3 minutes. Wow, that is just, as link just hit. Oh, look at that. Well, isn't that lovely? Just made 50% while talking to you. Absolutely marvellous. That is Tony. That's the beer funds for us, mates. Lovely, wonderful. So, Lumens came in at 4:15. Let me just pull up my one of my favorite indicators or tools, which is this little calculator here. 4:15, it dropped down. In the next 3 minutes, it dropped down just a little bit. And then if we were longing this, in 20 minutes, that's gone up 0.5%. Like with Link, I'm using 50 leverage. If you're using 50 leverage, that's 20. You'd be in 25% profit already in 20 minutes. Not all of our alerts are going to have that immediate effect, and not all of them will be successful. But they're successful if you get drawn your attention to the coin, you do the checklist that we're going to provide, you see the certain behaviors of the Bollinger Bands, the moving average, chart patterns, support, resistance, trend lines. There is a lot, and it sounds like a lot, but it's like anything, whatever, football or jiu-jitsu, whatever sport that you're doing, you just need to practice the foundations, the fundamentals over and over and over again, and it just starts to click. And that is what it's all about. So it's just repetition, it's you doing it, it's discipline, and it's just get a load of trades with small amounts done, and then the alerts. And we're putting together this guide for you, so I won't go into too much detail with this because the guide is going to be there. It's going to be provided to allow you to trade off the alerts and know exactly what to do. I mean, this is just still going up. Look at that. Well, I talked through it. Why did I do this? I spotted this trend reversal here. Based just off 1 minute, 3 minute candles. It's all relative. It may not have such a huge impact like this. That's gone up a good percent. I could have got more. There's no need to. And yeah, wow, that's it. You know, I've done quite a few trades today, quite a few before rolling this morning, jiu-jitsu. It's 10 to 5. I've obviously talked for quite a bit, shown you a trade that thankfully came in. You know, how amazing am I? So is there any other questions? Is anybody looking at anything else? Yoris, I hope that answered your question. I know I went off on a bit of a tangent, but when speaking on one of these, I will. But there's a few factors to it, and it's just getting used to, okay, what alerts are going to work for you, or what trading style works for you. Sometimes I have guys around, you know, the boys around here, and we do a bit of short-term trading, like that trade. 15-20 minutes, I'm in a trade, in, out, high leverage. Or you may be like, right, okay, I don't want to be committed to the computer so much. I have 5 kids. I don't have 5 kids, or not that I'm aware of anyway. But I've got kids, I've got this to do, that to do. I don't want to be sat, or I can't be sat on my computer for so long. So we have some more longer term passive alerts that will be coming through and will be described. An alert comes in, you go onto Binance and go, and you leave it. And then you check it in a bit, and you have either made money or you've lost money. But again, depending on the formula, your profit and loss, 2 to 1, 1 to 1, what success rate you're getting, will help you with your success and help you make money. So as I say, we are here, you know, get involved with the Discord community if you're not doing so already. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're wondering what the hell is going on, what is futures, how can I do it, is it possible, then just follow the link below, check out our website, all of our education is on there. You get a 2 free week trial that will take you through the courses and then lead you into our community, where you will see loads of other traders like you, many different ranging. Some people have been with us from the beginning, some people for months, for weeks, for days. So we're all at different levels, and we can all continue to learn off each other. So that is absolutely fine. When will the new tools be coming to us? Quite literally, we're working on them as we speak. We have pretty much got them sorted, but it's just the final tweaks. So we're hoping, approximating, again, don't hold me to it, but we're looking at in a week or so, not too much longer, roughly. Also with the videos that will accompany it. So is there anybody else have any other questions? If not, then, you know, it's, what is it? That's a good 50 minutes. I think I'm going to do one on Sunday. I don't know what time, maybe a bit later. I don't really know. I'll see how the weekend goes, but a bit later. If you're watching this and I know we have some American people in Texas and it's like 2 in the morning. We will be doing different time zones. You can check the schedule on Twitch and see for yourself, but we will be putting more times on for you guys. So yes, thank you very much for joining. As always, if you have any requests or want to be looking over anything, then just get in contact, let us know. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend and you stay classy. See you later, peeps. Enjoy.